13 July 2024 আৰু আজি আমাৰ প্ৰথমটো টপিক হ'ল এম্প্লিফাইং ভইচেছ লিগেল এডভোকেচি এণ্ড ছ'চিয়েল চেঞ্জ ইন আছাম। GS5ৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় আৰু লগতে GS2ৰ আমাৰ যিখিনি ডেভেলপমেণ্টেল এজেঞ্চি আছে ছাচ এজ NGO, দেন SHG, দেন ভলেণ্টাৰী অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন এটচেট্ৰা, ইয়াৰে পাৰ্চপেক্টিভত মেইনছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়। Now, legal advocate is someone who works through the justice system to enact social change or to impact the life of an individual. Our Okhomot in recent perspective, Ka Andolon, then NRC, land rights for indigenous people, etc. ইয়াৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত আমাৰ legal advocacy দেখিবলৈ পোৱা গৈছিলে আৰু লগতে social changeৰ ইয়াত ফেক্টৰ আছিল। Assam has become a battleground for legal advocacy and social change, with various movements highlighting the states pressing and active socio-political issues. Engaging with policymakers is also crucial for bringing about systematic change. Now, state government বা government as such যিহেতু যিখিনি ডেভেলপমেণ্টেল স্পেচ আছে তাৰ পৰা লাহে লাহে আঁতৰি আহিছে, আমাৰ এই স্পেচটোত NGO, SHG এটচেট্ৰা তেওঁলোকৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত বহুতখিনি গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ হয়। North East Network (NEN) and similar grassroots organizations actively participate in consultations, submit policy briefs and lobby for reforms that address the root causes of social and legal issues. Okay. Now, pressure group ক্ষেত্ৰত বা GS2 কাৰণে আমি এক্সাম্পল দিব পাৰোঁ নৰ্থ ইষ্ট নেটৱৰ্ক। Now, 2019 Citizenship Amendment Act protects our prime example of how legal advocacy has played a critical role in voicing the concerns of Assam's marginalized communities. Another contentious issue has been the implementation of the NRC. য'ত NRCত ভালেখিনি ডিবেট হৈছিলে, কিছুমানৰ নাম অহা নাছিল, কিছুমানৰ নাম ভুলকৈ হৈছিলে এটচেট্ৰা। আৰু NRC culminated with exclusion of nearly 2 million residents from the final list. These individuals are now face the daunting prospect of statelessness and detention. Okay. Now, legal advocates have been working tirelessly to provide aid to these affected, guiding them through the appeals process and representing them in foreigners' tribunals. Certain organizations such as Human Rights Law Network (HRLN) have highlighted procedural flaw in the NRC process. Now, our contentious issue whole land rights. Land rights remain a perennial issue in Assam, particularly for the indigenous and rural communities. Okay, but also in the district of Kamrup Metro, land disputes in the state has escalated. For example, recent encroachment issue in the Narengi area. Legal advocacy groups have been essential in defending the land rights of the community, challenging illegal acquisitions, advocating for fair compensation, etc. So, ultimately, the legal advocacy and social change, আমাৰ যিখিনি ডেভেলপমেণ্টেল এজেঞ্চি আছে তো তেওঁলোকৰ লগত ৱৰ্ক কৰে, তেওঁলোকে ভালেখিনি ইনষ্টিটিউশ্যন they help the communities, the citizens to get their legal rights. Okay, মেইনছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব the different pressure group example from here আৰু GS2 perspective আৰু GS5ৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব। The next topic is about NITI Ayog released 4th edition of SDG, Sustainable Development Goal India Index 2024. Okay, for all the GS7 it is very important. The SDG India Index is a comprehensive tool developed by NITI Ayog to measure progress and its states, union territories towards achieving the SDG goals. The index tracks progress of 113 indicators aligned with National Indicator Framework of the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Preliminary kind important hoy bakini indicator ase. Now, the key findings from this report: composite score for India has improved from 66 in 2020-21 to 71 in 2023-24. Secondly, between 2021 and 2024, significant progress observed in goal number 1, that is no poverty, number 8, decent works and economic growth, and number 13, climate action. Okay. Goal 13 records highest increase in score, followed by goal 1. Targeted interventions of government like Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Swachh Bharat Mission, Ayushman Bharat, etc. has led to rapid improvement. Now, state work all the states have shown improvement in the overall score. From category, 32 states in UT, 4 states in performer category: Meghalaya, Nagaland, Jharkhand, and Bihar. Top states are Uttarakhand and Kerala with the score of 78. Okay, our top union territory Chandigarh. যোৱা বছৰ যেনেকৈ প্ৰিলিমছত এডুকেশ্যন ৰিপৰ্টছৰ ওপৰত আহিছিলে, SR এডুকেশ্যন ৰিপৰ্টছৰ ওপৰত কুৱেশ্যন আহিছিলে, চিমিলাৰলি for mains perspective, also for the next year prelims perspective, the report is very important. Now, also for climate change questions, and we can use this data in mains exam. The next topic is about suicide and NCRB. Okay. Now, as per the latest report of NCRB, our suicidal number khini bahut beshi hoy. So India holds the unfortunate distinction of having the highest number of the suicides globally. In 2022 alone, as per NCRB data, 1.71 lakh suicides, making a significant increase in the suicide rate, which reached 12.4% of 1 lakh, the highest ever recorded in the country. Now, despite these staggering numbers, it is acknowledged that the actual figures might be higher due to various factors such as inadequate decision system, okay, then a lack of medical certification of death, stigma, etc., and impact on young by youth. Disturbingly, 41% of all 41% of all suicides occur among the individuals below the age of 30, okay, making suicide the leading cause of mortality for the young women in India. A young Indian die every each minute by suicide, okay. So আমাৰ ইউথৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত বা আমাৰ যিখিনি ডেম'ক্ৰেটিক ডিভিজন আমি এচিভ কৰিবলৈ গৈ আছোঁ তাৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত এইটো বেটাৰ হিচাপে আহিব পাৰে, অ'কে। নাও নেশ্যনেল ছুইচাইড প্ৰিভেনশ্যন ষ্ট্ৰেটেজি ইয়াতে কৰা হৈছে ফৰ্মেশ্যন এণ্ড অবজেক্টিভছ দ্য মিনিষ্ট্ৰী অফ হেল্থ ইনিচিয়েটিভ টু ডেভেলপ এ নেশ্যনেল ছুইচাইড প্ৰিভেনশ্যন ষ্ট্ৰেটেজি। ইটছ এ কোলাবৰেটিভ এপ্ৰোচ recognizing the multifaceted nature of suicide. Strategy emphasizes collaboration between various ministries. Focus on educational institutions and youth organization, need for dissemination and implementation. ইয়াৰ লগতে Government of India's Mental Health Care Act 2017, it aims to provide mental health care services for the persons with mental illness. Kiran, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment has launched the 24/7 toll-free helpline Kiran to provide support to people facing anxiety, stress, depression, etc. Ministry of Education Manodarpan initiative under Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, it aims to provide psychological support to the students, and national suicide prevention strategy, যেটো আমি already discussed কৰিছোঁ, reduction of suicide mortality by 10% by 2030. Now, previously under IPC Indian Penal Code, section 306 was for abatement of suicide. Now it has changed to section 108 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita. Okay. So as per section 108 of the BNS, if any person commits suicide, whoever averages the commission of such suicide will be punished with imprisonment or either detention for a term which may be extended to 10 years and shall also be liable for fine. Okay. The next topic is about 5 trillion economy. GST kind of important. It refers to economic goals set up by Government of India to reach a GDP of 5 trillion by 24-25. It aims to transform India into a global economic powerhouse. Now, recently, last year, subsidy priorities already asked in last year APSC Mains for Amritkal, youth power, financial sector, green growth, unleashing the potential, infra investment, increasing development, and reaching the last mile. Hereby, various sectoral focus has been given. Such as for manufacturing, government aims to increase the share of manufacturing GDP from 16 to 20% by 2025. For services, the service sector, which contributes around 55% to India's GDP, is expected to play a crucial role. For agriculture, modernizing the agriculture sector and doubling the farmers' income, Ashok Dalwai Commission, etc. For infrastructure, developing world-class infra, including the highway, railway, airport, ports, etc. And energy, ensuring energy security, okay, via solar energy, wind energy, small hydro, etc. The next topic is about deregulating non-subsidized fertilizer. Now, Government of India provides subsidy for 3 main types of fertilizer: urea, phosphatic fertilizers like diammonium phosphate, and potassic fertilizers. Okay. Now, there are some 29 subsidized fertilizers at present, but almost 94% of the overall sales in 2020-23 and 2024 comprised of just 7 products. Okay. These are the 7 products. Urea, being the most commonly used fertilizer, receives the highest subsidy, and nutrient-based subsidy (NBS) policy. Okay. আমি যদি soil question আহে, we can also use it NBS in the soil action policy of government. Under the NBS by nutrient-based subsidies are provided based on nutrient content fertilizer rather than the bionic basis. Okay. Subsidies are provided directly to fertilizer manufacturer or importers based on nutrient content. Okay. Now, regulation of non-subsidized fertilizer in India, regulation of non-subsidized fertilizer primarily fall under the purview of Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers via many mechanisms such as controlling pricing. The government intervenes to prevent price gouging or market manipulation, ensuring fair pricing for farmers and consumers. At all quality standards, the Fertilizer Control Order (FCO) lays down regulations regarding quality, regulation and licensing, Manufacturers and importers of fertilizer, including norms such as varieties, are required to register their products, and import and export regulations. The import and export of non-subsidized fertilizer are subject to government regulations, including permits, quotas, etc. Okay. Now, fertilizer means kind of important. Last 2 years, ever kind of expected over. The next is about very important. Next step is government launched Agri Fund. Now, key hoy Agri Fund for startups and rural enterprises. Agri supports startups and agripreneurs by agri entrepreneurs. It provides supports through investment in specific sectors, sector agnostic and debt alternative investment fund, all as well as direct equity support to startups. Now, under these initiatives to foster innovation and sustainability in India's agriculture sector, through the establishment of a 750 crore category 2 AIF for alternative investment fund. NABARD and Ministry of Agriculture are contributing 250 and 250 crore from which institutions. The fund is structured to support 85 agri startups with investment sizes up to 25 crore. Okay. Its main focus areas are promoting innovation, technology-driven initiatives in agriculture, enhancing farm produce value chain, creating new rural ecosystem, etc., and supporting FPO. The fund would encourage entrepreneurship through IT-based solutions. Okay. Now, Venture is a fully owned subsidiary of NABARD, will act as the first fund manager. Williams's karne bahut important hobo. Next to all, here under the Agri Greenathon. As a part of its commitment for fostering innovation, NABARD launched the Agri Greenathon 2024. The hackathon aims to address the 3 key problems. Key hoy smart agriculture on a budget, addressing high cost of advanced agricultural technologies, turning agri-waste into profitable business, that is waste to energy, and tech solutions making regenerative agriculture remunerative. Okay. For participation, NABARD has called for the participation of young innovative minds to contribute to the country's journey towards Fixed Bharat. Okay. If Fixed Bharat our essay hai, we can use the example of NABARD's Agri Fund. The next topic is about Doot program. Now, why important? Because Assam government's Doot campaign launched under the Jal Jeevan missions is set to be implemented in the CBSE affiliated school across India. The program involves students known as Doots who assess local piped water schemes and promote safe drinking water conservation. The Union government has recognized this initiative as a national policy aiming to raise awareness and evaluate water supply system throughout the country. Very important GS3 or GS5 perspective. It empowers the students to lead the way in waste management, that is water, sanitation and hygiene. Through Jalsala, a 2-day workshop, these students called Doots gain critical skills to evaluate local piped water. Aim, oriented, engage about 3 lakh students on the basis of waste. How it works? Each Doot, after attending Jalsala, registers via the Doot bot on WhatsApp and engages in a gamified set of activities under Discover, Investigate, Solve and CR framework. The score after the successful completion of the activities are reflected on the dynamic scoreboard called Doot leaderboard. Ultimately, it's a participative and also students community our chicken link up. Okay. GST kind of important ho, GSI kind of important ho. Next topic is Liberalised Remittance scheme. Now, RBI allows resident Indians to open foreign accounts, currency accounts in IFSC Gujarat. Now, key hoy Liberalised Remittance schemes. It's governed by Foreign Exchange Management Act FEMA 1999, regulated by RBI. The scheme was introduced by RBI in 2004 to facilitate outward remittances from India. It allows resident individuals, including minors, to remit a specific amount of money abroad each financial year. Currently, Indians are allowed to remit up to 250,000 USD per financial year. Funds remitted under LRS can be used for permissible current or capital account transactions, such as expenses related to travel, medical treatment abroad, payment of fees for education abroad, gifts, donations, maintenance of close relatives, investment in share, debt instrument accounts. Individuals can open and maintain foreign currency accounts with banks outside India for transactions permitted under LRS. Exclusions: LRS or Liberalised Remittance schemes is not available to corporation, partnership firm, Hindu, Adivasi family, trust, etc. Now, prohibited transactions ki hoy? Remittances for activities prohibited under Schedule 1 of FEMA, such as purchase of lottery tickets, sweepstakes, proscribed magazines, etc. Trading in foreign exchange abroad, remittances to countries identified as non-cooperative by FATF, and remittances to individuals or entities identified as a threat terrorism risk by RBI. Now, Liberalised Remittance scheme is mainly important for prelims perspective. So, this is all about today's current affairs. We will again meet tomorrow.